Hey YouTube, so today we're actually going to have a special for you. We're going to have two makeup videos in one. In one, we're going to find out why I turn orange, but in both, we're going to find a way to make my oily face mattified. It's trial and error. So the first one, we're going to learn from my orange mistakes, and in the second one, this is the result. So far today, we have very little oil resulting, and this is, it's been on for 14 hours now, so it's definitely holding up fantastically, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So here we go. Okay guys, so I used my Mary Kay oil mattifier and Makeup Forever setting powder, which is supposed to be translucent. And after I put on my primer, I set the primer with the setting powder. I watched a lot of videos before that recommended I do this. And pretty much you just pat it in with a damp sponge on your oiliest parts. Now I have a lot of oily parts, so therefore I had a lot to set it in. And then you just go over it with a brush to get the loose stuff off and just to add some in places that didn't have any. Then you take your regular foundation and you put it on with a sponge like you normally do. Again, if you have a lot of oil buildup, it's best to use the matte one. Mine, I believe, is normal, but if you'll notice when it's going on, there's no like spread to it. It's very like, where I put it on with my sponge is where it stayed after I had used the setting powder. And as you'll notice, it went on its normal color. I do not look orange yet. Okay, but wait, it's coming. Sometime we're going to review it and see exactly where it happened. So yeah, if you can see, it definitely gets difficult to put some stuff on at this point with the setting powder already on. And you use a lot more foundation too, just a little FYI. And we're done. So then after that, you lie to people because you're not actually done. There we go. Now we're done. Ta-da! Okay. So now you once again take a damp sponge, put in setting powder, and you literally press it into your face, and you just keep going over until it's been absorbed into your face. And you're going to notice that your face looks slightly powdery or powder covered, but that's okay, it's going to go away. Especially, you know, we're going to put setting spray on it, and then your face will look human again, so don't worry. Just pack the powder in there. It also gets rid of your pores really, really well, so if you're worried about that, don't be. It definitely is like a coverall, which I was very impressed with because I've never had my foundation cover my pores. It always just kind of sits on the top of my skin because my skin's so oily, but this definitely covers all of that, so it's fantastic. And I'm not scrubbing it, I'm just patting it in there. And here we go, the fun part's coming up. And spray, spray, spray. Oh no. No matter if you know it's coming or not, God, this part sucks. So, if you guys can tell, I'm starting to turn orange now. Look like under my jaw, as things are starting to set, I'm starting to turn orange. So, warning to everyone, do not apply your concealer after this. It is like a tattoo. Look at this. It does not move. It is stuck on there. Okay? FYI, your makeup's on there for good. It is definitely set. I did eventually get it spread on there nicely, but it was a lot of work. This stuff is called Stroke of Light, and it is basically a highlighter, and it is fantastic, and it definitely worked a lot better than my concealer was working at the time. And I used a different contour set also. I used Hard Candy. That may have contributed to my orangeness, but as you can tell by my bottom jaw before I contour around it, I'm already starting to be orange. So, I'm not saying the contour helped. And then of course I used Anastasia Glow Kit to glow, because I love that shit. It's fantastic. And I'm showing my eyes really quick today, because kind of not really the point in my video. This eye look was inspired by The Little Mermaid, which my daughter has been obsessed with. So thank you, Ariel. And of course my eyebrows, the pain of my existence, which has only been lately surpassed by putting on fake eyelashes. I think that now overruns the bane of my existence. Place numero uno, I would say. Not 100% on that. This is the Sephora eyeliner that I had picked up, which is fantastic, and of course my white under eyeliner that I love, followed by the 4D Unique mascara that I'm in love with. And that is followed by an Alame lip gloss, which I got off Amazon. It's fantastic. So that was video number 1 of 2. And this is where I learned from my mistakes of putting the setting powder under my foundation. So I'm not going to do that on this one. And I'm also going to put the concealer on before the setting powder as well, because we don't want that mess. And I'm also switching from the first setting powder to my Peach Perfect setting powder. I was also going to switch my foundation because of the orange thing, but I'm not doing that because I want to do process of elimination, and as you can tell, I'm not orange right now. So thank God we solved that problem. The orangeness has gone away, I'm definitely blaming the other setting powder. So Makeup Forever, bye forever. Our relationship has ended. I don't need that kind of orange negativity in my life, if you hear me. So let's go. Okay, so I used CoverGirl mattified primer this time, and I was going to use a different foundation, but like I said, I decided no, that is a bad decision, and I went with my regular foundation. Thank God. So I used my regular Becca Ultimate foundation, and as you can tell, it spreads so much better without the setting powder under it. Like, it just went on so much better, like it normally does. I used like half a pump, so you can't beat that. Not for the coverage I get. And dab, 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 and dab, 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 dab. Dab, 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 dab. And learn from my mistakes, and I put my concealer on beforehand. Need a little wishy-washy, wish-wish-wish-washy. Make sure I get rid of all those bags under my eyeballs. And some more dabbing. And ta-da! And here's my Peach Perfect. And this is where I take it with the damp sponge and I literally just force it right in there. And I literally do this to my entire face. So I start small and I go big. And you can tell, like, my face literally just absorbs it right in there. And I find my forehead is like my worst spot, so I definitely made sure to pack as much as I absolutely could up there. And your skin feels nice and velvety smooth after. It doesn't feel like you're wearing 8 pounds of makeup either. It's nice and light. And use the brush to get the excess off. And here comes the scary part. Ah! Are we ready? Air it out. A little bit of contour. Fishy faces. I do this humor for you guys. And just like that, I am contoured and doing some highlight. A little less highlight. A little more highlight. Some glow. And my eyebrows. One eyebrow. Two eyebrows. And look at that, done already. And some eye primer. That's the NARS eye primer, by the way. I know, guys, my nails are still Anastasia Juvias. I have no idea how to say this, but the palette's pretty. We're going to start off with the light green, kind of yellowy color. Go in the corner of the eye and brush, 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 brush. And then the dark green in the bottom right. And we're going to pack it, pack it, pack it. Make it really nice and dark in there. And then the medium green. And that goes in the middle. This is my green ombre look. My daughter told me, "Mommy, I don't like it, I want pink." I told her it was too late. Maybe next time. And here's some eyeliner. That's the Sephora one again, as well as I used the white Sephora one on the bottom waterline there. And I'm making a really dark, bold eyeliner for the top lid here. Felt like being bold today. And here we go. We're going to go in for some 4D Unique eye or mascara. And are you ready? Are you ready? We're going to follow that up with, are you ready? We're going to do a fake lash. Look at this. Get that on there. 1, 2, get it on there. Oh my god. Poof, just like that. Look at that. Perfect. And we're going to take these tweezers and we're going to squeeze it a little bit closer to my natural lashes. And look at that. Well, you can't see it, I'm a little bit too close, but they both went on. It actually went on pretty well. I'm very impressed by myself. And this is some kind of lip gloss that makes your lips burn and sting and plump up. Love the color though. Well, guys, I hope you really loved the videos and learning this experience with me. I'm definitely loving the effects, so this is probably what I'm going to do from now on. Like I said, this has lasted me 14 hours and 2 toddlers for today, so I'm very pleased with that. Well, anyways, hope you guys have a great night, and if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the cute little notification bell so you're notified whenever I post. Have a great night.